My next project is going to be I'd forgotten is going to be a wrought iron and spring steel combo. I thought this was mild steel. I picked this up a few years ago from an old house, and it had been used as a tie beam between the brick walls, and it had been disconnected for some reason, and I picked it up. It was in the loft of the house, and it was a bit longer than yay long. I've used some pieces of it for various things. As I say, I thought it was mild steel, but it turns out, looking at it, that it's wrought iron. By the way, that was the bolt that was used to tie it through the wall, which again is wrought iron, because I've since ground that and etched it, and it's quite nice. So I'm going to make a Seax, and I'm going to weld a piece of this wrought to a piece of this old truck spring steel, and we'll see what comes out of it. I'll get that cut up, I'll get a handle weld it on, and I'll get it in the forge. This is the material I've ended up with: some spring steel and wrought iron. I've got a good heat on this now, and I've boraxed it twice. I'm going to go on the first pass and just press these faces together. Going to work on the bar now from the front, bringing the faces together, and keep on hammering on the welded joint as well. Well, I would deem all that a success and a failure. I did manage to weld the wrought iron to the spring steel, but it will not move. When I try to draw out the bar, the weld opens up and it's a good weld, but it just shears. I'm pretty sure what the problem is. The wrought iron is like butter under the hammer. It moves so easily, it's lovely to work. The spring steel doesn't want to move. You really have to belt that, you know, to get it to move. And because of the two, one wants to move, one doesn't, it's kind of keeps shearing on the weld and just opening up. I'll bring in on this. You can maybe see, well, you probably can see the weld there. There are some little fracture lines, but that's just one there. But it's not that's not the welded joint. That is sort of fracture lines within the wrought iron, and they just naturally occur. And if you grind them, you sort of get rid of them. But you can just see the weld, which is just there. You see it better on that side, I think, the two different colours. Now the weld has opened up again there slightly, and it's not properly welded, because as I tried to forge in that clip point, again the weld just sheared open. I did try and weld that together again, but it's not been quite as successful. You can still see a very slight hairline crack in that. I can weld it, guys, but I can't draw it out. So I either choose a different steel, a different carbon steel, which is a bit easier to move. The only other option I've got is to forge this out thick. Don't try and draw it out and just grind it. So a failure success, we'll call it. I can think of better ways of wasting half a day.